What you are looking at right now is the world's largest mirror. It's so big that there are more than 150 countries which could fit inside it. Countries including Jamaica, Qatar, and the Bahamas. But what actually is this incredible spectacle? And what causes it? This is Salar De Uyuni explained. Stretching across 10,582 kilometers of the Altiplano in Bolivia is the world's largest salt flat named Salar De Uyuni. This spectacular phenomenon can even be seen from space. But how was it formed? Around 40,000 years ago, the enormous landmass was covered by Lake Minchin. Water from surrounding mountains gathered there, as there were no drainage outlets in the Altiplano. The Altiplano, by the way, is a high plateau of land. The lake eventually turned into Lake Tauca and many other prehistoric lakes. Over centuries, a combination of climate from wet to dry and a rise in temperatures caused the water to slowly evaporate. As the water evaporated, it left behind a thick salt crust, which has led to the impressive salt flat that you can visit today. What makes it even more impressive though, is that water underneath continues to evaporate at a rate 10 times higher than precipitation, meaning that Salar De Uyuni is a never-ending salt source. It's estimated that there are 10 billion tons of salt there. If you were to ask the locals, there are multiple alternative explanations as to how the salt lake was formed. These explanations involve the surrounding mountains once being giant people, but we'll save that for another video. Whilst all this information is cool, the reason you clicked on this video is to find out how it's the world's largest mirror. So let's get into that. On a still day, a thin layer of water covering the salt flat transforms it into a mirror reflecting the sky. When it happens, it can be almost impossible to distinguish where the land ends and the sky begins. Barring a few islands, the area is mostly flat, which makes the remarkable mirror effect even more effective. There is no wonder why this part of the world is regarded as a paradise for photographers. But if you thought this place couldn't get any more impressive, you'd be wrong. Hiding underneath the salt is 70% of the world's lithium reserves, a key component in powering most electronic devices. There is a decent chance that lithium from Salar De Uyuni is powering the device you're watching this video on right now. During my research for this video, I found a common theme from people who have visited. Many of them say that Salar De Uyuni should be the 8th wonder of the world.